Hey guys, for today's video, I'm going to be playing CAITLYN at the top lane with the new Battle Academia CAITLYN skin. And first thing, my first impressions on the skin is this is actually the first skin where I can actually see the face of the character. I don't know, usually when you zoom in and you're playing a character, you can't see the face, but like, I don't know, even the auto animation of her drinking the tea was kind of cool. I don't know. But anyways, we're going to be playing against Poppy top. Playing CAITLYN, we got Dark Harvest, going to be going full lethality. I want to make sure I don't get cheesed. Also want to make sure I use the bush, if possible. But I don't want to leave myself open for Poppy pressing E on me. Let's see, let's do this. Oh, I missed a minion. Rip. So, I am playing range versus melee, so I'm going to make sure every opportunity I have to auto-attack Poppy, I will make use of it. She went Corrupting Pot. I think I usually see Poppy take Doran Shield in a range matchup, so a little bit odd. Maybe she thought, yeah, I'm not sure. I guess CAITLYN top, it's kind of a cheese pick, to be honest. Like, no one picks this, so no one knows how to play against CAITLYN top. And like, Poppy is like destroys melees that have a dash, like let's say Trinamere. But against a range, Poppy has to commit a lot of her cooldowns just to get on top of me. So I'm gonna shove this in and then set up my traps to try to press them up under turret. Now I can't set up the trap to be basically invisible, not fully invisible. They have some kind of visual effect behind the turret, but it's hard to see. So I'm gonna set a trap here. I'm just gonna block him from getting to this cannon if possible. So I just A-click to get the damage there. I probably should use my Q when I know he's walking on the trap. So if I see him about to walk on that trap again, I'll Q. That way I can maximize my damage. So 21 to 11 already. I need a ward. It's a Riven jungle. I do have Nocturne jungle. So, I mean, honestly, they're both probably farming junglers. I feel like if I was gonna get ganked by CAITLYN, or not CAITLYN, by Riven, I would have been ganked already. I gotta be careful about using my E instantly there, because if my E gets stopped by her W, that's the one time where maybe she can get like a lethal trade on me. You know what? That was actually really well played. I mean, this guy's name is literally the Hammer. So he probably knows how to play Poppy. I mean, that's actually a good name. The Hammer! Very good. I like it. Yeah, so she actually dodged my Q by E-ing into me. Because the Q will fire from wherever I start the animation, so she actually moved me past it. So 31 to 11, wow, my Nocturne is going pretty hard. I can't really help as a CAITLYN. The best thing I could do for my jungler is just to harass him so that he can go for a solo kill, right? I don't have anything that I can add to like help CC, or hard for me to like just straight up engage unless I like net forward. But man, this oh, what about, I'm getting so many ganks. This guy's ruthless. Okay, looks like the enemy Riven has finally decided to try to help Poppy. Oh no. Looks like we're okay.
Labrys may be strong, but it needs me.
I guess people just see my name when I hop on PB to test these skins, and they just want to be in the video. I respect it. Use his W to dodge. I'm a Dark Harvest tech. So I think a lethality CAITLYN is probably not the best against Poppy, because Poppy is more of like a tank character, right? But I think the ultimates later on are gonna be deadly for a team. This guy is ruthless. What the? What was that anime stuff? Wait. I misclicked. I'm so sorry, Nocturne. I was What was that? I pressed R and then some like anime. I was actually so thrown off by that. I misclicked. You got hammered? Oh no. That's actually my fault. The Nocturne spent a lot of time trying to help me out, but I'm just gonna leave this frozen. Yeah, that like I pressed R in this and it like I mean now you guys see what happens so you don't get spooked like I did. Oh, but my gosh, that was like which is big. Actually, you know, let's go into since we're gonna go lethality build, let's do this. Let's build just regular boots. Honestly, we probably build CDR boots, right? Maybe we can well what's the ideal crit? So it's gonna be like a mix of crit lethality. So we'll do Desk Blade. I mean, it's just really strong lethality. Also gives a bunch of ability haste on as a mythic passive. But then maybe we go crit from there, just because Collector would be our second lethality item, right? And then we got like a rapid fire can to extend the range.
If I don't give my all, the others never will.
So actually, Poppy, because of my mistake, actually, she's actually fine. She absorbed at CAITLYN top and a bunch of pressure from my jungler. I mean, let's see, how's our bot lane doing? The Riven, I guess she showed top. She hasn't really done anything either. You shoving. I'm getting good farm. I still have my TP. I think Poppy has no TP if I remember correctly. Poppy's been playing far back, just absorbing the CS, farming with Q. Alright, let's set out the traps. Ooh, that's super. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Just so I can get out, you know, the anime, whatever that is, out of the way. That's actually so crazy. I've never seen a skin that do anything like that.
You deserve to lose.
Okay. Put a trap back there. So she still had TP. Honestly fun for me. Now I did take Press into mine. That way I can spam my abilities a little bit more. Ooh, almost got her with that one. I need a ward up. I've probably been a little bit too pushed up for what I had vision for. I'm gonna max traps next, just so I can maximize my traps. Also gives me actually damage, I believe. Let's see. We could just sit here and farm for Desk Blade. It's 87 to 40. So we actually did extend that lead. The way I had from before. Poppy caught up a little bit with that kill, but we still should be okay. Alright, Poppy's got range tech too. Hard for me to walk over because I don't want to be wallbanged. Oh, the pop! Snipes! Oh no, Poppy went in. As soon as he did, I got the ulti off. He tried to flash back to cover with the Riven. Poppy actually tried to play that as best as possible. That just stinks. He probably didn't think my ulti was back up. I did take Ultimate Hunter for this game, so that way I could try to have as many snipes as possible. Hit him just to activate and press into mind. Although I have blue buff right now, so I could just spam. This is just deadly for the Poppy now. It just gets worse and worse. CAITLYN is a lane bully that also scales. Because, you know, that makes sense. Oh yeah, I only have level 2 traps, so as soon as I put that third trap down, it replaced the other trap. Put another ward down. I still have flash this whole time, so I feel like I haven't been really able to be pressured. If anything, I just burn my flash. Now, if they did walk up and burn my flash, that'd be bad. I'm gonna ult to proc the Dark Harvest. Just every time it's up, I'm gonna use it. I just want to give this Poppy constant harass. She did take Resolve, so she's probably a second wind. I'm getting a lot of damage on the turret. Have to worry at all times about being just a straight up all-in, because if she E's through a minion, presses W and Riven shows up, that's very bad for me. Like they're some kind of dragon fight. Got Dark Harvest stack, almost said worth. Nice, team's doing well. I have a 200 gold bounty just from like when I'm doing as Poppy. Poppy can get like 2 out of every 6 CS right now with how much pressure I can put. My ultimate is almost back up to 81-second cooldown on that. Almost got her turret. My ward has expired, so it's a little bit risky, but I really want that first blood turret. I haven't been using the bushes at all because I've been just constantly pushed up, but CAITLYN's passive, you can double the rate at which you can proc your passive by using the bushes. I mean, it's kind of funny. You play a champion like CAITLYN or some other range top, and there's almost like no thought process behind like wave management or anything. You just constantly shove. Whereas every time I've played a melee on this channel, you guys have noticed that I spend like at least like 2 to 3 minutes talking about how to set up waves to like maximize your potential. Range, you just perma shove. And honestly, it's kind of gross. What you could do. Before we build Collector, let's actually build Rapid Fire. I think Desperate and Rapid Fire, just so I can get the extra range to try to snipe somebody off, would be pretty good. Nocturne does have ulti. Poppy's pushing up. I'm trying to think of where best to go next.
Labyrinth may be strong, but it needs me.
Don't think. The Oriana's just missed from mid. Maybe he should have ward on me.
Met my equal, never will.
We can walk up here. Passive's about to expire. Wow. So the fear went straight into the trap, which is perfect. Didn't even have to use my ulti there. Poppy should have held that ulti for a little bit longer. Maybe it's just thinking that the Nocturne is going to spell shield it if she held it for longer. It's going to TP in melee form. This is a little bit spooky, but whatever. We got them both. I'm gonna say worth. It was a CAITLYN TP flank. You don't see that very often. Let's push this in. See, Dragon's in a minute 50. My wave was pushed up here. Poppy could hold a freeze if she wanted to, but I mean, Poppy holding a freeze isn't as effective. Usually, if you're going to be doing that as a top laner, it's usually if you're playing a champion like Trimmer, Riven, Fiora, any of those kind of fighter champs that need the extra gold. But Poppy kind of wants to be on the map available at all times. She doesn't need as much gold to be effective. That's like one of the benefits to playing a tank. It's like, even though I'm up 80 CS, if I didn't have those kills, let's ignore the kills, it'd be like she was like 20 CS down, if we're being completely honest. Just because of how much CAITLYN is just a cheese pick. This guy is waiver extended. Okay, he should die here. Nocturne is doing, okay. Well, I guess Nocturne's... maybe he thinks that the Poppy's not worth there. I don't know. I should have pinged.
Let's do this, Labrys.
Oh, well, he just walked up again, so... I think the hammer is tilted, guys. He's been camped all game, and, like, I'm playing CAITLYN top, a total cheese pick. Maybe that's what you gotta do. You pick CAITLYN top, you duel with the jungler, who just, is gonna camp you. By the way, when you have rapid fire, you outrange the turret. It's pretty cool. And you just perma shove and have your duo friend just, like, be there so you can never get ganked effectively. And maybe it's just like the win con. Ooh, red buff. Don't mind if I do. So by using my E into my Q, by the way, it just cancels out a little animation to get your abilities off a little bit quicker.
It's orderly.
So that's something I've been doing. Ooh.
Activated my snap trap.
I got caught in a bad spot. That was a extremely good Orianna ulti, catching me on the very tip of it. I was not expecting that. And then I got lanterned away, but I got lanterned in a really bad spot. The overall play didn't end up being too bad because the Vayne did have to really overcommit, like in the middle of the rest of my team in order to kill me. Oh, but then the hammer comes in and... I mean, he brought down the hammer, huh? Dang. Well, we got the dragon, right? Oh, no, they got it. Oh, no. Okay, that's not good at all, then. Let me change my chat. My chat on the PB has just not been working right. So I think lethality CAITLYN's best used when you're kind of like poking and sieging. So let's assess the damage. Oh, wait, that's half his HP. I think if I hit him with a rapid fire cannon proc, he just dies, right? So if I have headshot ready, yeah, I think I can one shot. If I have my headshot ready with rapid fire cannon, and I just headshot rapid fire cannon proc into ulti, the Vayne just dies. My MF is splitting. We need to have Silas look for flank. Splitting against Orianna can be a little bit brutal, especially with what we've seen from Orianna so far. Too bad. Got a pick though. We can get this turret. So Orianna went to cover top lane, which left this lane completely open to push. Silas rotating down. I mean, we just siege. I mean, we just got a whole inhib turret. Just gotta watch out for Orianna's ball there. I think I can go a little bit ham here. Oh, I got slowed. Nice. Sal's able to clean. We end here? Maybe not. The hammer! Oh no, it's like saying that guy's name. I don't know, we could just siege endlessly if they'll. Look at damage I'm about to deal to Kate. Okay, maybe we don't. Okay, I think getting to the next turret is probably as much as we get. We don't have a wave, unfortunately.
That's it.
Nocturne? Maybe he's just covering our escape with that? I'm not sure. Get him! 456. Does he have? Oh, he has a Zanya. I was wondering why my ultimate didn't do as much damage, because right now this is 818 damage. But against the Ori with Zanya, not gonna do as much. You cover escape. Should be able to just back here, no problem. So let's grab Infinity Edge. So that'll be our third crit item. So Infinity Edge will be effective there. Go ahead and TP mid. I'll TP on the side where Thresh is, so you can peel for me. Okay. I will zone off with the traps. This is 900 physical damage. CAITLYN's ulti, actually, what's the max? Oh, it's just gonna increase by like almost 250 damage from the max level too. So my ulti is actually gonna do 1,000 damage from like what, like 3k range, and it's on a 36-second cooldown. That guy's dead. I had me ADC. I got my Duskblade proc off that. Yeah, so if I get a clear shot at their vein. And he's just dead. No, I don't think we want to force a fight. We just walk back and get free Baron, no? Sword Drinker? Let's see if I can't snipe the hammer. Ooh, 406. Got Dark Harvest proc though. Okay. We totally could have gotten a free Baron. But instead, we just got a bunch of kills. Yeah, I'm gonna say worth. Got some Dark Harvest procs. I should have a blue trinket, by the way. I'm trolling a little bit. I should have autoed before. I almost have my Infinity Edge. I'm kind of trying to farm up for that. Getting Infinity Edge would make the Baron a lot easier, just because I can melt it. I should be able to just grab this Scuttle Crab, and I'll have it. Nice. Infinity Edge will walk back. Let's see how much AD I have with Infinity Edge. Infinity Edge adds in. Okay, so I have 329 attack damage. So right now I can crit for 215% crit damage. Or 210%, right? Yeah, 210% crit damage. I've got my ultimate dealing 958. So walking up, hitting someone for like, what, 700 if I have a headshot. I'm dealing probably 1,000 damage in a single auto attack into my ace in the hole. That's a one shot. Only 304 damage to Taric. I mean, Taric builds a lot of armor, so makes sense. Let's just force this. So we'll make them have to fight over the wall. I'm waiting for a Nocturne to get close enough. And I'm gonna hit the Baron from here. That way I can replace traps and try to zone anybody off from the Baron. If they try to contest, doesn't look like they are. Do I still need anybody? No, I've got everybody for my stacks. So now my ultimate is on a 30-second cooldown, dealing 1,233 damage. That's my snipe range. I'm almost in range. So I did 600 something damage to her. We had zone him in base. Oh my gosh. Vayne can't even walk up ever. Here are my traps. my auto right there did 1,300 damage. Anime! It's too strong. Anyways, I think this skin's pretty cool. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you next time.